Hello, Peng friends. It is your friendly neighborhood gizmo penguin, and we are back after a very long time with our beloved Return to Moria, the Lord of the Rings Return to Moria, Durin's Folk. Now, you guys, if you don't have the game yet, this is a great opportunity because today's video is a new giveaway. So we will have one lucky winner this time, but also the game is having a really great sale over on Steam right now. You can actually see our video playing on the Steam store page for the game, so do check that out. Give it some support. Definitely check out the game. There are some great discounts going on right now, so take advantage of them while you can. We do have the Durin's Folk DLC. It is a wonderful DLC, though I haven't been able to take as much advantage of it as I would like to. I'm hoping to do more of that soon with Penguin Lord, because there are some quests coming up that we really want to finish. Nothing to do with all our NPCs getting kidnapped by a random bad guy who broke into the base or anything like that. But anyway, Peng friends, today is a new giveaway. So as usual, I'm going to put on the screen all the different DLCs, the base game, artwork, art book, and the music that you can win. Please do be sure to enter. There are going to be 3 questions this time. They're going to be wildly random, but I hope they'll be fun for you and a little bit engaging and get you thinking and such. So yeah, keep posted for those. They will be somewhere throughout the video. I really hope you enjoy. I love this game. I know quite a few of you enjoy it as well, and for good reason. It's a really beautiful game. The building is so fun, and you get to be so creative with it. I like when there are slight limitations, not too many, but slight limitations that force you to work with the world around you, but still offer you plenty of options, and I think this game does that beautifully. It's also got an interesting storyline, and you get to play the best people in Middle-earth, the dwarves. You guys, if at any point you are enjoying, make sure you Peng friends slap that like button. Great, huge help for the channel. Subscribe if you haven't, also huge help for the channel. I was also doing reaction videos and unboxing and vlogs for this channel as well, but I decided that maybe that content is a bit too different from what you guys are looking for, so I made a new channel called the Gizmo Penguin Reacts. Definitely check that out. I think we have 2 videos up there right now, so yeah, if that's your cup of tea, check it out. I'll put it somewhere on the screen. The giveaway will end exactly 1 week after this video has gone up. Yeah, make sure you get your entries in on time. And if you do have any questions, guys, feel free to ask in the comments. I'm happy to answer them there. Okay, now we're really getting into the game. See you in a bit. Oh, hello. I thought you'd forgotten me. I kind of did, I mean, not really, Nine, not really. I was playing Reanimal because I had just, or I was trying to play it because it was so bugged out, and you don't want to hear this, do you? No, I don't. All right, Nine. Let's get into the world then. 4-9. So guys, I'm thinking there's so many things I want to build. Let me show you what we did last time, by the way, which is also not finished, but might as well take a break from it for now anyway and go back to building Hotel Moria.
Got it? I thought I was lost.
Oh my god. The reason I said take a break from it is because so many of our NPCs have been kidnapped. By the way, this is their little house. I will show you quickly.
The mountain smiles on us today.
We are trying to build them up a little barricade here so that they'll be safe. Oh, look, they're keeping guard at the guard post. That's wonderful. But yeah, a bunch of them got kidnapped. Those are not going to stay there. So we've built this across from our little house over there. They could not reach that 3rd floor, which is where I made a cozy little room for them, as you might remember. Definitely check out that video if you haven't. So we built them a little home over here, and then they got kidnapped. Now, super quickly, just to show you. Oh, look, they're chatting. That's lovely. I'm going to show you really quickly. This is their workhouse. That's why we've got the forge kind of built into the wall there. I think that's quite cool. It's not done, of course. Oh, nice. The tree grew. Excellent. Beautiful as well. But they've got some good stuff in there. Well, did we destroy that? And did it come back, or did we leave that? I think that came back. Or maybe not. Where's our torch? Eventually, you know, like, I hope they'll actively, you know, when we get them back, the ones that have been kidnapped, I hope they'll actively come in here and work on everything. Yeah. I do want to expand this more. I do want to add stuff, like they need light in there, but I think it's a good little workspace for them. And once they're all back up and running properly, I think it's going to be a nice little place. And here's their little home, since they wouldn't go into the one that I built for them.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. She's right. Right, Nine? Oh, yes, she's right. See, it's cozy. Look at that library.
What news?
I would love to have a library like that. They've got a cozy little space here. Little bit of a squeeze, but it's fine. They've got their mapstone here. And look, isn't that a nice kitchen? Oh, a slaggy kitchen is what it is. And they've got some spoiled food there. Anyway, they've got their kitchen there. They've got a storage area over there. And then you go upstairs. And this is the lads' room. They wouldn't sleep on the bunk beds that I made them, so now they've got to sleep here. But they've got a great view. And the ladies are supposed to sleep here. As you can see, it's not done. That's why this thing is here. But we will finish it eventually. I think it's a very cozy space, honestly. But that is not what we're building up today. And the reason they're all starving is because their chef was kidnapped. Alright, you stay safe in there. And I will catch you later. I don't suppose I could build... Yeah, see how it goes over here? Has to be near a hearth. Unless we build like a little hearth over here, which we could do. The thing is, I was building a garden for them. As you can see. Oh, the pumpkins are ready. That's nice. Roasted glazed pumpkin. Excuse me. We're going to give them another one so they have more ready to go. I want to really make sure their camp is going to be safe. It's too small. Nah. You have to look at now. Now there's garbage everywhere. It's your fault. No, well, it isn't it? Oh my. Did it add anything for us? Let me see. Oh, it did. Isn't that wonderful? Like, I hate to block it off, but just so that the orcs and goblins cannot just get in, you know? It's so ugly, though, like this. I suppose it can't be helped. Can it? No, I suppose it can't. And if it can, we fix it later. Yeah, that's how it should have been on the other side, and you did it wrong. So it could have been fixed. I suppose. We've got to hope that they don't come up here. I regret everything. Okay.
Quiet. I see prey ahead.
I forgot we called it that. That's for when Penguin Lord's character comes back to visit. Yeah, we need to put... You know what we need to do with this? We're not going to do it now, even though it looks like I'm doing it now. We need something, because this is just busu, which is Japanese for ugly. I think I thought I was doing something great there, and when actually looking at it, it's busu. We'll figure that out. But it is not this time. Let me just have a look at our base. It's not bad. It's really not bad. We haven't figured out what to do with that little platform over there yet, but I kind of like it like that in a weird way. We've got our tavern. Yeah, it's a nice house. Okay. Ignore that death token in the distance. It's nothing. And I know you're gaslighting us. Yeah, I suppose I am, in the manner of speaking. Oh, you know what? We ought to check. Because it's been a while. Okay, guys. I do want to build up Durin's Tower, and I have lots of ideas for that, but there are supplies that I would like to use for it, and we do not have. I saw the way you teleported in. That was some dark magic. Shire Trader's there.
Perhaps we can trade.
What do you mean? Oh, she'll buy 0 more. I want this one. I want it. I've only got 273. I heard that the Gondor Trader has beautiful, like gorgeous flooring type. We gotta get back to... You guys let me know if you'd like me to live stream it.
For fine dwarven
See, we can't do anything because of that. I want that meat hat for Fred. Ah, this is a nice one for a kitchen. And an apron. What a sweet root. Take it. We'll plant those. Oh, look. Don't get me started with the Feast of Starlight. Oh, and the Ghost Orb. And the Ghost Orb. Just beautiful. Look at that door. Beautiful. But seriously, guys, you let me know if you'd like me to do a live stream of this game with Penguin Lord. It has been a while. We do need to go rescue the NPCs, and I've been waiting for him for that one. So if you guys would like us to play that, let us know. I'd kind of like to build our tavern near Balin's Tomb, where all of our Hotel Moria things are, because I did want to build a tavern over there. We don't have some of the supplies I wanted to use to build it. We could go use the Baron's Lodge stuff, because that stuff's pretty good for a tavern setting. And I do have a lot of ideas for it, so maybe that's what we do today for Hotel Moria. Especially if you're staying in the gold room, the amazing gold room, as we call it. You don't have a kitchen yet, so you're going to need somewhere to go to get a nice drink, relax for a while. Our gold room being all the way over there. That's one of my favorite. By the way, you guys gotta let me know which one's your favorite, which one you would stay at. I quite like this rustic one as well. I think this is a cozy one that we've done here. The White House. And speaking of which, there's so much new kitchen stuff. Wait, where did it get destroyed? Guys, am I crazy? I swear I put this in here. Oh, but we couldn't get by. That was the problem. Yeah. But I like that so much. I really do like that. And, you know, they're going to need one of these. You know, it's a bit of a squeeze, but it's a good kitchen, I think. I know the floor is horrendous. Well, this floor got broken and... Like, see, it's very, very rustic. Okay, this stuff I don't like, that. It's... Look at the hat. It's very rustic, but I do generally like this place. The kids' room is very cute. Could put that green and stuff up here, too. Look how beautiful that is. Gorgeous. The kids' little play tower. You know, there's nice stuff in all of these. They all have something unique about them. Okay, I'm closing that door. Just a minute. So it's like, even if you choose this one, which is one of the poorer ones, it's still a nice one. Now, this I want to turn into a library and kind of community center. So maybe... He thinks, therefore he is. Good for him. You know, it would be nice. We keep this part... Yeah, no, you say, yeah. We open up the space a bit. I say we take out those top walls and we put big open ones like this. Or we turn them into library walls. That could be fun too. And we leave a fence around these things because look at that. That's an ancient jar. You don't want to damage the history. So yeah, leave it like it can be like a museum of sorts. So we're not gonna work on that today, but that is one of my plans. I also want to set up a spa. However, the spa area that I would like to set up... Oh, shoot. Well, it's fine. It's fine because we're going to be working in this area today, so... the spa area that I would like to set up, I really want to use the coastal marble build set for that. So I think it's going to be a bit before we do that. But I think you guys will like it. Here's the thing about the tavern. We're going to build it here. But I'm trying to figure... I think we have to build the doors here. To be honest. By the way, our caretaker's hut. That's not supposed to be there. I've got to get rid of both of these, by the way. They're just there temporarily. Caretaker's hut is here, which is also not done. I'm sure you're gonna come after me for starting builds and not finishing them. It's the ADHD. Even a 9 is annoyed. Yes, I am. I'd like to finish one of them fully. We will. We will, the 9. So you see. But anyway, I think we build the doors here. This particular type of wall is so nice, and I don't really think we have the build set for that. However, just gonna have to go with it, aren't we? Now, I could use the granite wall. You can always use the granite wall. Adamant could also work. Let's see how it compares. It's a bit dark. It's quite a bit dark. What if we use the large one? No. I must sort of... Alright, it's kind of cool. But the granite wall is also not particularly of my liking. That is to say, I'm not a massive fan of the granite wall. But it might be our best bet. Let's test it out with simple granite. Here. That's floating. A simple granite. Yes. And then open that is. You're kidding me. Where? Where? Oh no, they're going to the White House. No, they're confused. They're spinning in circles. I'm trying to build something wonderful here and you're ruining it. Get out. Oh, you can destroy that one. I don't need it. No, not the door, not the door, not the door. You can't destroy the door. Now see here. You're ruining my momentum. No, they're destroying my White House.
That's all you got?
I don't care about you for the moment. I gotta stop him from destroying the White House. Get yourself away from the White House. What do you mean she will protect you? Get away from the... He's trying to go to the gold room. Why'd you have to burrow here? You've completely ruined the market value. Unbelievable. You know, there are a bunch of babies there. And the jealousy, because they're not invited to stay. Of course, they're not welcomed. Alright, where were we? Do we go with the adorned door? Or do we go with the adorned door? We could do the gilded door, though. It's sort of cool here. Now, I don't know yet if I want to have this go all the way up. I don't know that yet, so we don't do anything about that just yet. Oh, that's perfect. Now, we do have to do it on the other side. Why does the top look so confoundedly different? I'll leave it. Now, once you have done that, I don't know why that looks so demonic. Don't ask me about it. Maybe we put a big painting over that. What? How did that happen? Somebody ran over when I wasn't looking and hit that. As you can see, we do have to do the same on this side. I kind of like these, so I think we actually destroy this torch and we just do it across this wall. We will get to that side. We know that this area is going to be part of the tavern, so we'll get around to that. All right. Let's actually... Oh, we could do this floor in here. It could be kind of cool in a tavern, right? Well, let's do it. Let's go from here first then. It's gonna cost us a lot. So perhaps what we do is we alternate. You know what, guys? Like, I like this detailing. The floor has some nice detailing. I kind of wonder if we maybe just cover this area with this floor and we leave that central area open. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna leave those ones. And what we could potentially do is just have it, I can't take any more. Okay. Kind of lead down into the central area, which I know it looks dirty. And it is. But I just think that could be kind of interesting. And maybe we should all granite this one then on these sides, because I'll tell you what, that looks mighty ugly. Get out. I'll get out. And you get out. And you get out. You're right, Nine. No, I'm not alright. It looks absolutely hideous. Okay, see? It's fine now. I don't know what's going on. I hate to waste them, but you've got to. Right, that bit we'll leave there. That one's fine. Look at that. It's sunken in. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. I didn't know you knew about Kit Kat bars, Nine. Oh, yes. I know about a great many things that you wouldn't expect me to know about. For example, I know about a shark that goes munchy munchy on the big boat. Jaws. Yes, Jaws. He's like an ocean Balrog. What else do you know about that the rest of your kinsmen do not know about? Well, if you must know, as we destroy everything, yes. I also know about the, just want to make sure I do this right. Yes. I also know about that, Michael fellow. The Michael fellow, yeah. The one who goes, hee hee. Interesting. What do you think of that Michael fella? Oh, I think he's got some good music. And he's got some dance moves. I would share a drink with him. Ah, you know, Nine, that is so nice. This is not even with the other side. No, it's not. Not even a bit. Here's the thing. I want it to feel like a cozy, closed-off haven. And what we really need for that, what we really need is a lone hearth in the centre. That's good enough. I know. Let me go up here. This is where our tavern will be. I wanted it to be a performance stage. Actually, you know, it could be a performance stage. And this could be where all the bar stuff is. Oh yes, we could do that. And I think in addition to that, we build up. You see, we could go all the way up there. That's how majestic this place is. But also, you want that view as well. So I think that top area should be open air. What do you think? Nice. It's an interesting concept, and let's put it like that. All right, I'll take that as a compliment. That might come back in the next patch update, but for now, it's gone, and that's what's important. Let's try a plain one. And then we just do a normal double window. Yeah, no, look, you can see in there now. Sort of nice. These ones will have to go. But those ones we keep. Of course. Of course. Now, I say we decorate the outside as well. But for right now, we don't have to. I think we've got to do like this. That's better. That's a little bit better. Look, you can still see into. That's nice. Alright. If we have this be the bartender's area, which I sort of like the idea of, and this is a stage, then you've got to have a place where people can get upstairs to the second level. And I'm kind of thinking we put it here. Now I give them these stairs. See, I don't like the way it impedes the other stairs. Maybe we put it there. We expand this floor. And you can use a gilded floor. No, you can't. Well, we could... Here, I have an idea, Nine. What is it? You might not like it, but let's try it. Oh, no, here we go. Oh, I don't hate that. I mean, it's not particularly pretty, is it? It's not. Let's be real, guys. That is not pretty at all. But if it lets us build our granite floor on top of it, I have got no complaints. But here's the thing that's also kind of sucky, and that means that people have to climb up onto the stage to get to the second floor, which is a little weird. What have I done wrong there? Oh, yeah, you really botched that one, didn't you? That's rude, man. Well, get that. So that's gonna lead up to our second... I hate that, but we'll fix it later. It's gonna lead up to our second floor. Second floor's gonna be quite high up, isn't it? It's gonna be very high up, I can see that. By the way, Nine, what if we build a second tavern, but in the 21st hall? I suppose I don't hate that idea. It's got to be a good tavern now. It's got to be exceptionally beautiful. You understand that? Yeah. Absolutely. Right, I trust you. Will this actually... I'm impressed. We're not going to use this for the whole second floor. If that bottom part wasn't sunken through the floor, we would be fine. So now I've got to do this nonsense. Now was that so hard? Now you go on top of that one. No, not beside it. Not beside it. I'm trying to make something majestic. And it won't let me. I hate when it won't let me. That's actually perfect. Yes, it's ugly. But what can you do in the face of such hatred? Do you feel it's a hatred that it's not working? Oh yes. It is a deep hatred of the beautiful dwarven craft of building. Oh, that's a shame. Nobody should hate that. Well, they do. That's the problem. So I got stopped here, which makes sense. I'm actually not surprised. I actually kind of feel like I'd like to change this a little bit. Change this floor here, because it's kind of extending out from, which I know we just worked hard on that, but I don't like that it's I don't know. It just doesn't feel like the right floor for that. At the same time, I don't feel like this is necessarily the right one either. I'm just feeling a bit like maybe we don't use as much Baron's Lodge stuff in here compared to other builds we may or may not do. It's creepy the way that glowed red over there. Look at that. It's so creepy. It's kind of... Well, I guess it's okay. I guess it's alright. I'm going to leave that corner for now. Now, how far can we get here? Well... Yeah, I'd like to get up there. You see how beautiful that is up there? We don't want to cut into this too much, and we don't want to disturb it either. Look at those torches, you know? Let's see. Now, what do you think about that? Is that going to work for you? I mean, it could be better. The idea could be better. Oh, yeah. You've got a staircase that's going that way. Yeah, I suppose you could do this. How are you going to get all the way up there? Even he's annoyed.
When do we get to eat?
Not yet. The tavern's not open yet. Yeah, that's where he gets. Stop complaining and wait till it's ready. Oh, and now you're going to let them in? No, but it's nice to let people dream sometimes. I don't want to be known as Nanine the Dream Crusher. I do want the granite stairs because that's what we're using for this build. They are the tallest one. They're too big though. These are equally tall. Now, but I want to use this area for a kind of outdoor sitting area. We could do this. Let's try it. Let's try. I'm not a huge fan of it yet, so I'm not going to say one way or another that we're keeping it. We're going to actually do, because I've used too many of those down there. We're going to stick with these for a moment. But I want to get up there. Look, it's beautiful. Oh, we're going to have an issue with pillars here. Let's try a small column base. Look at that stupidity. What if we just put the crown immediately? There we go, Nanine. Oh, I guess it's something. I can't tell if that's correct. We better build from... Oh, I'm out of arrows, granite. You have seen nothing. You have seen... Do I like this? Have I built that out too far? I may have. I mean, you've got a view of the stage, but... I mean, this side you've got no view of the stage, but I sort of like that. We'll put some plants there so nobody goes there, and I think this is going to be more of... Let me show you what... I can't show you. I was thinking it'd be like this. Ah, enough of that one, good. And it's like a nice balcony. You see? Look. Alright, let me go get some supplies. You idiots. That's rude, Nanine. Why did we deserve to be called idiots? I'm just kidding. Oh, wait. Nanine, what if we build... Because I know what you were thinking for this one, do ya? The ornate tables, right? Oh, you know me too well. Yes, you have the ornate tables going all around that fire pit. All the way around. Doesn't have to be this one going... Oh my god. But I like the idea of this one, as this doesn't have nearly the charm. I try like this. It's a little bit off. It's more than a little bit off, but I don't mind it. Weirdly looks like... never mind. Look at that, you get prime entertainment if you're at this table, and you get prime warmth as well. Now, it's not only going to be the tables mined, there's going to be... One second. There's going to be more to it, you see. This area is going to be very nice. It's going to have little bit elvish. It's going to have some green. See, that's a good space. And we're going to put... Well, I'll show you, because this area is meant to be more open. Oh, that looks like a nightmare, doesn't it? Oh, that's particularly awful. I sort of hate what I've done there. Since this area is so cursed, if you ask me, that's cursed. That Batman symbol. Ah, so you know Batman. Oh, yes. That's another thing I'm well aware of. I think we build this beast's head right here, and look, it will be once again flying and terrifying the customers. Now, don't tell Fred that. He'll be very upset. Oh, you really want to put that? I do really want to put that, and alright. We'll see what we can do. Because here's the problem. You're building it, but you're gonna need... If you want the cross beams, you're gonna need them to be perfectly lined up. See, I think that's good. Use the carved one. It's elegant. Yes, but... Oh, actually, that worked. That worked too. Well, I'll be damned. Don't be damned in the night. Well, you know what I mean. I'm impressed that it worked. Let's see if this works, though. This is the big one. Alright. Now, see, that's not right. Houston, we've got a problem. The 9, you know that one too. Oh, yeah. I know all of them. Well, that seems like a bit of an exaggeration. The problem is, this is not lined up, but we shall see if we can make it work. Somehow, confounded old Samwise Gamgee, we can make it work. Impressive. I did not think that would work. You have proven me wrong. What do you think Fred will think when he sees this? Because I'm thinking he's going to love it. Yeah, what do you guys think when Fred will see this? Oh yeah, I think he's going to love it. We've got this central area. Yes, prime seating. You have to reserve this space. It's not centered at all, but who's judging? Well, everyone potentially watching. Everyone potentially watching from the Steam store page 9. What's a Steam store page? You're sitting here, you're watching the live entertainment. But your view is partially obstructed by what, 9? You'll see in a moment. Your view is partially obstructed by this fine lattice work that is also built in the tavern. And if you're fortunate, it's not gonna catch on the flames exactly. I mean, could you ask for anything more? Could you really? Look at that. Look at that. What if we gave this one just a normal lattice here? Yeah, I like that. I think that's better. And we'll do the same for this side, but we swap it up a bit. Okay guys, well I'm finicky and picky about this part, which is still not quite lining up the way I want it to. Damn. Let me ask you our first question for the giveaway. So we'll do that in just a moment. We'll fix that in just a moment. Here's the very first question. What is your weapon of choice? And what would you name it? Axe or sword? Kind of looking like a witch's coven if you ask me, but I guess it'll do. That's really bugging me, this bit. Either way, we're going to end up with this over here. You know? So we just accept it. We just leave that. Now, for the chairs, do we want to do ornate? These are kind of blocking the way. Sorry, I actually don't like that. But the question is, are these going to... Yeah, these are fine. These are fine. Those are going to be great there. I wonder if we get away with... Which is also kind of blocking the this floor. I was just saying I really want to be able to see this floor. So maybe... How's that, Nana? Oh, it's fine. I mean, yeah, they're supposed to get the red carpet. I almost said the red star treatment. What on earth is a red star? Why don't you put that on the stage? Well, people might be dancing up. Well, I suppose you could do it. Why not? But people might be dancing up there. Put that for the instrumentalists in the back. And if they dance near the stairs, and we hope they don't fall. Now also, I think we could get away, since we've been temporarily halted, we could get away with building our countertops. Do you realise I've been building all of this without my torch? Let's see, how do they get in for work? Yeah, I hear you asking. They can hop over it. They are very nimble. They are very nimble, but sometimes you need a little boost. Don't tell any elves that. And when I say a little boost, I don't mean like tossing a dwarf. You never toss a dwarf. I just mean a little teensy tiny thingamajiggy boost. Now I put this here. You see, when the wall starts to cut into it, then you know you've run out of space. Actually, we could put another tavern counter there. It's kind of... I mean, it's sort of cool. Look, you can easily... You don't even have to worry about that bit. I'll show you. You just... Oh, I can't. I was going to say, just block it off with this. But we can't. Can we put stairs here, maybe? Well, I suppose. See, I was going to say put this here. It's so big it's built into the wall. But actually, guys, that's making my game lag, and I don't like that. I do like this. I do quite like this. No space on this side for the red carpet. Tavern keg is obviously a must. We'll have them all along this wall. No, I think this is quite good. You know, we'll offer some different drinks in each one. It will be wonderful. But you need that massive... Actually, look, we put some here too. Now we put you... Oh, you can kind of see it's not the same. But we're fine with it, aren't we? We don't care one single bit. Look at that. I'll tell you what, I do like that very much. I do. And I think we've not got the lights. Yeah, but I think we put a citrine lamp. No, too yellow. An amber lamp. What do I need? True quartz. Of course I need true quartz. Yeah, you've got to show how impressive your establishment is by having the biggest tank you could possibly have. And what's going to be better than the king's tank, even though it's very laggy. Now see? You see what we've done? We've done something wonderful. I'd hate to be the poor bastard that's got to climb to the top of that. But it's got to be done. Yes. And... Oh, we did. That's good. Looks awful, but we do have it. It's going to be a bit weird to have two sets of... it's fine, isn't it? It's fine. Say two sets of stairs, but... I see you. I was going to say... I will be right back. We're going to go get some. Close the door. Actually looks kind of cool in the distance. Once we get the walls up, I think that's actually going to be quite cool. Oh, that's dangerous. We'll have to fix that. Let's get our stairs going first and foremost. We want slender stairs. Oh, you see? Look what I'm working with here. Oh, I do hate that though. It's weird that it's fine, I suppose. Hear me out. I know it looks ridiculous at the moment. We've got to separate this space a bit. Maybe we do a little bit of this. We'll put that on that side so they get the beauty part. Beautiful part, you know. We could also do it on that side. Anyway, it's not gonna be pretty, but you might as well put one of these here. Now, you're in a tavern, so there's gonna be some cooking involved. People are gonna want some food too. You look ridiculous, but what can we do? It refuses to cooperate. It's got a grudge against me. It doesn't have to be that way. But it chose violence. It woke up and said, today's the day I go to war with the nine. And here we are. Alright, let's see if we can get it to work. Despite that, yes, that's good. That's very good indeed. Now I think back here we've got our kitchen. That would be good, wouldn't it? I would say most kitchens have got something like that going. We get a little cook's pantry back here. Your supplies are back in this little corner. So you put your pantry there. And have I got the crystal oats to make? No, I've not got it. But it will go there, I suppose. We'll have one of these just because you never know. Maybe the king's one is only for the important celebrations. You go there. And you go. You go there. And of course, you get an alchemical still. Yeah. That's quite funny. I'm sort of liking what I'm doing. I wasn't sure when I started. But I think this is gonna be quite a nice tavern when it's done. Don't look at that part. That might make you question your judgment. But I think when it's done, people will come here and they will say, "Nine, you've made something wonderful." Alright, that's good enough for now. Do we prefer this instead of these tables? Or we put them over here. Like a traditional medieval castle. Now you've not got enough holly cottons for that one. We'll think about if we like that. Think about it. I'm not done over here. That's what we need. Of course you put that at the top of the stage. Look, the band can perform around it. You've got to worship your ancestors. Unless we want it around... No, they need their space to perform. They do need it. Alright, we're going to put the same windows we had on the other side. No, well, they want to go there. So I suppose we'll let... Oh, that's good then. Look at that. It's awful. I think there's something we can do to fix that, but I'm not going to bother with it yet. Wait, how am I supposed to get up here? There's no stairs up there anymore. I do want this part to come out. Enough so that people can sit there and have a view as well. They get that dragon's head, well, worm's head downstairs. The people up here get something a little different. I could also leave this open. What a waste of supplies that one is. Well, if you're going to do it like that, then you might as well close the whole thing off. Yeah, that's a good view of the stage if you ask me. If anyone were to ask me, which I know they're not, I'd say we're not taking the long way round, and thank goodness for that. Maybe the third floor feels more... Which would mean getting rid of these, by the way. Maybe it's supposed to feel more like a open air setting. Okay. Because look, ready? Because look up there, right? It's not quite getting us where we need to go, but this is really like when I was building the... in our first base. See, I kind... Oh! Maybe we're not supposed to be up here. Okay, it's not falling down now, though. Because I was going to say, what if we build up to here? You know? Well, like, this could overlook it, but we... Oh, yeah, maybe we're not supposed to build here. But we could build up to this kind of parts in the wall here. Could be kind of cool. Oh, no, I did not mean to do that to you. I'm so sorry. Well, you did it. And you should be sorry. It was very scary. If we were to build up here... Oh, God, it's his axe. His axe. I told you to take Nanine's axe. Oh, you didn't. You're right, Nanine. Well, it's sort of cool, I suppose. Because I like the idea of... Oh, we're out of arrows granite again. I like the idea of having, these things. I wish we had those statues that were in Durin's Tower. But if we did that, you know what we could do? We could have people cross up here, which is a bit dangerous. But then they would come down It'd come down these stairs. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, I think we could do that. We could make that work. That might have to be for another time though, huh? Yeah, but look at the blocks underneath. That's so annoying. Here's the thing. I don't like this. I mean, unless we have it to serve as like an additional area for sitting, I could kind of get around it maybe. It could give it more of a cozy feel, but then we need like a pillar here. We gotta get balcony. I would say we need another pillar down there. It's gonna cut into the stairs. And then the question for this part is, do we want to use this granite railing? Which would seem to make the most sense. I was thinking we could use the vines, but this does seem to make the most sense. So you come and sit here. We get another pillar here. I think that pillar will also go from all the way down here. Which kind of is gonna, it's kind of gonna be nice because I don't like the way that looks. We don't have it, the space for it now, but we'll put it like here. I think that's gonna be good. Where do we get some more Iraz granite though? So let's do that.
More stone. Bring more stone to the gate!
So, Nine went to take a brief rest, which I think he's earned. And upon waking up, he discovered that yet more of the NPC dwarves were kidnapped. I would be surprised if any were left at their little base there. Poor guys. Let's build it like this, shall we? And then we do one like this and this. I might need to add more to this column, but for now, it's fine. Actually, the problem is we probably should have waited to do this because there does tend to be... Anyway, it's fine. We'll make do. However, I might not finish this fence all the way across because otherwise we're just going to have to completely redo it. Oh no, we might be okay. It's not... This one's not cut... it's close though. It's very close. So we've got this lovely part here. We've got this lovely bit here, which is kind of... I think we need to turn it around. We do want the inside to be beautiful, but I think that's enough space. I think that will do. That'll do, Donkey. Right, Nine? I don't know who Donkey is, but yeah, sure. You'd love Donkey. He's really fun, is he? Yeah. And he makes waffles as well. I don't know what waffles are. So you know Jaws. You know a lot of things, but you don't know what waffles are. I don't know. Donkey can tell me sometime. I'm sure he can. Yeah. That's awful. But we leave it for now. I actually really like that. I like the way the light is shining on the floor. I hate that up there. Question is, do we close this off? A part of me is like, yeah, we should. Part of me is like, see, there's already the granite there anyway. Part of me is like, use this to create maybe like a funky little design there. It might look really ugly, but let's try. Oh, this is... I think I can do that with the upstairs part then, because that's just awful, honestly. I think we make this one an actual... Maybe we do these windows. That's a bit higher up. We don't want that. Yeah, maybe we do like that for now. Again, I don't know if I like this, because we're going to need... Here, look. Nine, you do have to decide for us, because this is your place. Thank you for respecting me enough to say that. Do you like that, Nine? Well, I don't hate it. I mean, it's a... well, it's a bit of an intrusion, isn't it? If you move it a wee bit this way, look, it's just fine. And look, right now this is quite open, right? It just looks like a very open space. There's not much, I don't know if we wanted that anyway. There's not much to it. If we bring it back, we don't want it overlapping. That's fine. That's okay. Oh no, the axe. The axe body spray. So Nine knows axe body spray, but he didn't know donkey. Well, I know donkey now. See, this is rather ugly though. This is what I mean about making this one higher up. Do we want to have the windows like we do on that side? I suppose we do. I hope this doesn't look too crazy. It's a bit crazy, but it's fine. We're not sure what to do with that side yet. We'll figure that out in a bit, eh? I don't like that this is so narrow. I hope people are not tripping over each other and dropping their things. But for now it's fine. Let's put our barricade here. That's giving me quite an idea. Like what kind of idea, Nine? I'll show ya. Like that. That's sort of cool. You could play around with that. Not the floor. Oof. You know, what if we put the stairway kind of like we did on the other side? Oh dear, that is very ugly. It's very, very ugly. You've got a big step, but if you're a big boy, you can get up there. This won't do. You know, you almost don't even need additional lighting because you've got that. Well, let's try the amber lamp. That is a wall. Think about if I like that. I both do and don't. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm putting down? And this doesn't count as granite floor, right? Yeah, it just counts as the stairs. But I kind of feel like this is taken away from it, don't you? You can have a little cozy corner here. I don't like this bit, I'll be honest with you. I think this is ruining the majesty of it. Oh, I got the crystal oats. Give me a moment. Why am I tired? I just went to sleep. Isn't there something... Oh yeah, we're supposed to put our stove and stuff back here too. It's kind of floating. But you know, I sort of like it like that. I sort of do, I'll be honest with you. Oh, we've not got enough for the roasting pit. We don't have stone. Let's put it like that.
I'm going as fast as I can.
We're clearly not fast enough. What do you guys think so far? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, let them know in the comments, guys. I think we should do our next question. Now, you and I both know how ridiculous that looks, right? It does look pretty bad in mine. Yeah, it does. All right, guys, here's our second question. Then remember, we have one more question after this. Now, if you guys know Nine well, and of course I hope that you do, you'll know that every year he does although I think we missed it last year, he does a Durin's Day event where he will take a group of travelers in the Lord of the Rings online game, though it'd be lovely to do it in this game. He takes them on a journey across Middle-earth following the path of the Hobbit. But yeah, he does that every year. It's one of my favorite things to do. He will always take everyone to that secret side door, and everyone goes home after. It's wonderful. But one thing the Nine will always do after traversing the wilderness and following in the path of the Hobbit and the dwarves, the 13 dwarves, among whom was his family member Oin, what he likes to do is stop in the tomb of former King Thorin and Fili and Kelly and weep for a long while about their loss. What would you guys do if you saw him there weeping about his lost kinsman? What would you guys do? How would you comfort him? Describe in as much detail as you feel like giving what you would do to make him feel better after all that. Silly question, but also important question, and I deserve some love and care too. You know what, guys? I don't know that I like this. Well, we do want to keep it open for the stage, but I was thinking we could do this instead. We could actually do that. I should probably put... Well, let's just see, because we might not like this. The only way I can imagine connecting that, because we don't really have... We could use... No, it just looks like such garbage. We could just use the granite barrier. I don't like this either. But, is there anything... What about this one? What about this one? Because that looks like... Oh, no, we found it. We found it. Yeah, see, that's better. I'm still not 100% happy with it, but it's better. Alright, I've got an idea. Don't hate me for this. so you might not like it. But I say we try it just in case. Just in case. Better. Better, you're not obstructing the view of the stage. Which I like that better. Oh, look at that. You could sit under these braziers. Same with those. That's sort of nice. Now, how far over do we want to go? Let me measure that out. 1, 2, with a single one going over. Yeah, it's sad to block this. I actually think we keep it like that. Because then they're getting a little bit of light up here. And we just do this. Yeah, I'll do it like that. It's kind of cool because then they can watch it being made, you know? Again, I'm not 100% happy with how... Like, this bit here, like, I feel like we should add more. But for now, it's gonna do. Right, Nanine? Yeah, I suppose. Look at this. Look at that nonsense. Get yourself... No, we don't want to waste our Eros Granite. I know we've got 19,000 Eros Granite, but we don't want to waste even a single one of that. Actually, what if we did another set of these? Would it be strange? Hold your horses, nothing. Well, not literally, don't hold them. They don't like to be held. They'll buck you off if you try holding them. Share of the horse, did you know that? I did know that, and I am Year of the Horse. No, you're not. No, I mean, my zodiac sign is Year of the Horse. Oh. What's a zodiac? I don't know how I feel about that. And it's not lined up anyway. And it's blocking the braziers. Well, we can't have that, can we? We'll figure out what to do with you. We'll figure out something. That's clearly not the answer we were looking for. I wonder, could we get away with... Yeah. Oh, but this will be a problem on this side, though. Well, maybe not. Let's have a look and see. I think it is going to be a problem tonight. It might be. Or it might not be. And if it's not, it's going to be amazing. There we go. Now we put the crown on the top. Yeah. It's going to come to the floor there. So what if it goes to the top? It's fine. You know what, guys? I never tried this before. But I wonder if we could do this. If we take the small amber lamp, could we potentially put it inside of this brazier enough that it looks like the brazier is lit? Come on, we could do this. It's weird, but it does work. Like, when you have these beautiful features, you do want to use them somehow, right? Now see here. Your friend, your brother had no problem with it. You have... no. It's his life's ambition to be different from his brother. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm fine with that. Actually, that was kind of cool. Putting like a little table up here. But let's not get too carried away, I suppose. Alright, we're going to go back up. It's going to be very difficult to get up there. Right, this is Sparta. This is Sparta. It's not Moria. I'm just kidding. I heard that in a movie once. What movie was that, out of curiosity? Oh, you wouldn't know it. He's actually right. I have never seen that movie, even though I do like Jared Butler. How'd you know I've never seen that before, Nanine? I don't know. You're not the Sparta type. And what's the Sparta type, Nanine? Do you really want me to answer that? Now, I'm about as confident about this whole thing as everyone watching. So if you're doubting what I'm doing here, understandable. Oh, don't doubt it, Nanine. You worked hard. That's creepy, and I would not want to fall down there. But let's settle that later, shall we? We need one last staircase up. That might be the best we can do. It does look like we might be okay. Don't tell me to shut it. You shut it. Idiot. I think we can manage just this bit here. I'll put it here. No, I won't. I will. Not. Yes. No, stop it. The thing I'm thinking though is, do we leave this open? And also, here's what I wanted to do before. Ooh, we could put these guys here. That's kind of cool. We put her here. There should be one holding it in the left hand, I think. Put her here, right? We could put some up there as well. We put her here. Nah. We get one here, which we could do another memorial flame here. And it's a bit creepy. But what we then do is put all of the Durins up here. So right in the very center. What if we put Durin the first? Guys, I'm actually really liking how this is turning out. I'll be honest with you, it's actually very different from how... I always say that, huh? But seriously, it's very different from how I originally intended for this build to look. It was going to be much more rustic, to be completely honest, but I kind of like how this is turning out. Alright, we can fix this, though. I think this is going to work, and I think it's going to be kind of cool. Because then, look, the people who come up here... They're going to have to pass that. We will build this out a little bit more. They're going to have to pass that to come over here, which is quite nice, actually. Let me quickly build that up again, too. You don't want danger in Hotel Moria. You want comfort and luxury. And just a memory you'll never forget, you know. Line it up. And you raise me up. Alright, I think that's kind of good. And we want our Durin the first. And I'll be honest with you. I think we give the other kings slightly shorter ones. But let me see. Oh no, his crown is fine. It's just the axe that's going through. Oh no, the crown is... That's fine though. It's fine. Now, we get the same then. Oh, but we could put the treasure hoard around him. Oh yeah. Like in a Japanese shrine, guys, where people leave things for the gods. Look at that. That's beautiful. I'll be honest with you. I think we're going to have to add this barrier because otherwise people are going to want to get up there. And who can blame them? Actually, I've had a dot. Oh, there's 5 others. I'm so sorry to Durin the 6th. Because he's my favourite. But I think we don't put him here, maybe. He's got a place of honour. Because it's going to be perfectly balanced if we just put the other 4, you know. Yeah, it's not out of insult to Durin the 6th, just to... Oh, we can't even put things at an angle there. That's going to be a shame, but it's fine. Okay, I think that's good. That will have to do. Anyway, it's not that bad, is it? I think we put Durin 2, and they will have smaller treasures around them, just like in Japanese shrines. And Durin 4. I like that he's more centered. I feel sad for Durin the 6th. Well, guys, I really like this. I think that's looking gorgeous. Slightly less in comparison. I think we make his treasure hoard grander. Oh, yes. That's fantastic. That is quite a beautiful space. We need our columns again. There. And we'll move your friend a little bit. There. Let me see. It could be a bit better. But you know something? It could also be worse. Oh, you know, Fred is gonna be just mesmerized when he sees this. He's not gonna be... He's gonna jump on these statues. I will. You better not, is all I'm saying. I Durin the 5th. Oh, he's standing on... Interesting, I never noticed that he's standing on that. No, he's got to go there. It only makes sense. Look at that. It's not right to not have Durin the 6th there, though. Perhaps I should put him over there. Alright, they need their treasure hoard. They need their respective treasure hoards, which we will fill with treasure eventually. It's fine. Oh, you know what we need? A step ladder. Downstairs, downstairs. Don't ask me why we need this. It just feels like the right sort of, you know. Yeah, see, he's drooling because he's excited about... I don't like that gap in the wall. We need to figure out what we're doing here. I say close it all off. I think this should be quite a special little spot where you're forced to sort of relax, but at the same time think about... There's our windows that we wanted for this one. You're forced to think about the importance of the place that you're in. Try that. It's odd, I'll grant you that, but it does work. Guys, I kind of like the idea of closing this all off. Originally I was thinking we'd just leave it open, which maybe we do. We could even add a little staircase here for this area. Like, for example, let me just show you. Closing it off could be kind of cool, like almost reverent, if that makes sense. Like, you're still part of the tavern, but we could almost even turn it into this area into a museum, you know? I mean, it's an idea. Okay, Nine doesn't sound thrilled about it. Well, I have to think about it a little bit. See? Much better. Don't block our brand new this thing. Oh. Just landed on his head. I think we do one last thing for tonight. We don't want to decorate yet because it's not finished. As an example, this, no. And there's a very big chance that we will add more in here. You know what I mean? Like, we might change this all around. It might go even higher up. It might go all the way up to that third level, excuse me. So I don't want to ruin that. We've decorated this bit because I knew for sure I wanted it there in this bit. But there's yet more to add in here too. And let me just do this. And I think you ought to ask your last question. Go ahead, ask away. Alright, guys.
Going as fast as I can.
It's like he was speaking for me. Here is our final question, guys. Imagine that you... Did not see how ugly this looks. Imagine that you are part of the Fellowship. You already said that your weapon of choice and what it would be named in another question, right? So imagine that you join the Fellowship. You're ready to help Froda get that ring to Mordor, whatever it takes, right? Whose journey would you follow? So when it comes to the breaking of the Fellowship, right? Do you go with Frodo and Sam? Or do you go with someone else? Do you go with Legolas, Aragorn, Gimli? Do you follow Gandalf down? Maybe you end up going to Rohan before the others. Maybe you're going to go help King Theoden. So yeah, let me know. That's your final question. So I hope you will stay until the end of the video. All right. I honestly think, guys, I think we build this all the way up. I'm really excited to see your answers to the questions, by the way. That's going to be cool. I'm going to run out of questions. I need to think of more and more. You guys, if you have actually suggestions for questions for our future giveaways, let me know. If there's something you would actually like to answer, maybe. So we could put a little roof piece there, so I don't hate that. Let's see what we've done. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. You can see inside, which is nice. I love that the caretaker's hut's right here. He can just go around the corner. I don't know why the entrance here has that weird discoloration, but I don't think it can be helped. You come in. You're greeted by that. We'll have tables all along. We'll have plants going around. You come in, you order at the bar. You'll see them working all around here. You know, you can order food. You can have a nice seat at the main table where you've got a great view of the stage. Well, not if you're back here, but kind of a good view. Probably a decent view, decent enough view. If you want some privacy, you can sit back here. In fact, super quickly, as I usually do, right? So you could put one of these. This should definitely go upstairs. That's a very special area. Maybe the upstairs is a museum. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, either way it's being cut off, so I guess we just do like that. Yeah. It's still a nice little area though. We've got this massive thing here, so whoever's working here gets to, someone's unlucky enough to have to climb that. We've got our entrance over here, which I think will be nicer once it's officially closed off. We've got torches and stuff. I think we had little waiting areas. There's going to be lots of tables up here. You got a little outward sitting area on that side. And you come up here and look at that. So this is why I want to close this area off, though, because I feel like it actually takes away from the rest of the tavern. We could leave it open air. But, yeah, look at this. It's beautiful. I mean, look at this. I actually really love what I've done with that. look, you have a little room in here. Yeah, it's gonna be cute. Little conference room. But I guess I think it's coming along nicely. I really think it's coming along. And I think we do add a ceiling in here. I was saying open air, but we'll add it all the way up so that it's not interfering with that beautiful design at the top. We do definitely want to keep that. All right, Peng friends, thank you so much. Thank you for joining in for another build video here in Return to Moria, back in Hotel Moria. It's always such a pleasure. I did miss this very much. There's so much more, like I'm looking at it from here, like look at that side, for example. There's so much more that my brain is already thinking, okay, we could do this, we could add this, we could try this. So I'm very excited to do that. I hope you had a lot of fun watching. I hope you're able to find all the questions smoothly. As I said before at the very beginning, if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments and I will answer as soon as I can. The giveaway will end exactly 1 week after this video goes up, and it's going to end at 11:59 p.m. Japan time, JST or GMT +9. So be aware of that. Of course, again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I will put on the screen again all of the different keys that you can win. Don't be shy, ask away. If you do have any questions about those keys as well, or any of the potential games, art book, all that stuff, you can also ask about that, of course. And you know, if you have any requests for builds, ideas, anything like that, you can leave that in the comments too. Please do enter the giveaway. These are such great opportunities, and as I always said, the devs are just phenomenal, so please take advantage of it. And I hope you will check out the Steam sale. Anyway, Peng friends, if you enjoyed, I hope you will, Peng friends, slap that like button, subscribe if you haven't, check out my new React channel if you're interested in vlogs, especially Japan vlogs. That's where I'm vlogging, right? And reaction content, commentary, unboxings, all that stuff will be over on my Gizmo Penguin Reacts new channel. So please do subscribe if any of those things interest you. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for your comments, and I'm excited to hear from you. Nine and I both. Look at him. He had a great time. He's just a little tired, as am I, since it's so late here. Okay, Peng friends. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. And bye-bye from me as well.